Well, bowling to Sachin Tendulkar is hard in any circumstances because I think he's the best batsman in the world and probably daylight second. I think he's that good. And I think in the conditions in Sharjah, they do favour batsmen, and it is hard to get somebody like that. When he gets in that mood and when he gets on a roll, the momentum going, the crowd behind him, he's just about unstoppable.
Hello, today we have something really special from the cricket classics. 2 innings from Sachin Tendulkar in one program. People talk about them as the moment when Sharjah came of age. They were simply unforgettable. He was, as Shane said, unstoppable. The first match was in effect a semi-final. The Australians had already qualified through to the final, but because India and New Zealand had won a game each, if India lose, they need a superior run rate. If they win, they qualify for the final. Well, the Australians won the toss and elected to bat first on a very good-looking Sharjah pitch. Mark Waugh with 81 and Michael Bevan with 101 of just 103 deliveries put the Indian bowling to sword. The best bowler for India was Venkatesh Prasad with 2 for 41. Sachin Tendulkar was also in the game as a bowler, 1 for 27 of his 5 overs. So India need 285 at 5.7 runs per over, but more important, they need 254 to better the New Zealand run rate and qualify for the final. This was pure theatre, high tension and excitement. A daunting task for India and for Sachin Tendulkar. Ian Chappell is there and he has set the scene.
Ganguly to take strike. It's going to be Damien Fleming, who comes from the Sharjah club end. Fleming has been in very good form. He'll be rested. He missed the game against New Zealand. Ganguly with a century against New Zealand, but a single-figure score against Australia. Tendulkar at the non-strikers end. Another great player. He was a great batsman, whether it be Test cricket or one-day internationals. Viv Richards, Sonny, he used to come out a lot of times and he goes smack, bang, crash, wallop, and you'd think in the field, we've got a chance of getting this guy out. For the first 20 runs, he'd hit the ball in the air and he'd play a lot of shots and you'd think, we've got a chance with this guy. And then suddenly he just settled down and then you knew you didn't have much chance. I'm just wondering, with what Ravi was saying, what sort of approach do you think Sachin will take tonight?
Well, I think Sachin, knowing him, will be looking to get 284. He won't be looking at 254.
Could be that he's the sheet anchor man and Sachin will be looking to push it on.
Hitting. It really depends on what he gets in the first few overs. He'll be quite happy to get his legs moving with quick 1s and 2s. It's so essential that when you come in after a break of 45 minutes, when you've been in probably air-conditioned dressing rooms, to be able to come out there and when you come out into this heat to get those legs moving. The legs can be just a little bit stiff.
Now that one's gone above the shoulder. It's a pretty well-directed bouncer from Fleming. I think he was quite happy to concede the single for the no ball.
Well, when you have a score of 284 backing you, then you don't mind conceding the odd no ball, but at least what it has made is it's made Sachin Tendulkar think twice. He was coming onto the front foot even before the ball had been delivered. Now he'll think twice.
No fine leg. That's away for 4. It's only just going to trickle there. And Michael Kastrovic didn't chase hard. I think he realised it was just going to get there. Michael Kastrovic, having strolled around and picked that ball up, he's now going to have a bowl. And if India miss out on the finals by just a couple of runs, there's a couple of batsmen who should be kicking themselves, because you should always run hard. nicely into the gap. Won't go for 4. That's well played. He's got it fine. Away from Fleming. It's Tom Moody at third man. Tendulkar sent back.
There wasn't a run, and it's Sourav Ganguly very rightly sending Tendulkar back. He sees Damien Martin coming in very quickly, and Tendulkar struggling just a little bit over there. It's really looking to dab it around and go for the ones.
Oh, that's 6. Oh, that was well struck.
That's just what the doctor ordered as far as India is concerned. It's been pretty quiet going. Something had to give. Then you could charge him down the pitch to Casper as if he's an off-spin. In fact, Casper did roll these slower delivery. And he's hit it with the spin on the up into the deep mid wicket and stands. Just getting a little over keen. Tendulkar not even the frame there. He's hitting the ball hard to the fielder, so that's making it easier for the fielder to attack the ball. You look for the shot signal when you dab it around the pitch area. This is not helping at all because he's hitting it hard and he's hitting it straight to the fielder. He's got the time to see it, so he should really be dabbing it around.
He's gone after him. He could be out caught here. And luckily for Tendulkar, the ball falls in between three fielders. This is a contest on here between Casper and Tendulkar. Tendulkar looking to blast virtually every delivery. At last occasion, he would consider himself lucky.
No one on the fielding side can believe it. 3 fellows, including the keeper, rushing towards it. Landed equidistant from all 3. You could draw a nice little triangle there. It wasn't quite what Indian supporters had in mind to see it swirling around up there with 3 green and gold guys going for it. Out. That's the last very good job he'll be doing out there this evening. Damien Fleming has got him. There wouldn't have been much in it coming over the wicket there. Always a question for the umpire whether it is pitched in line with the stumps, and that one must have been right on leg stump.
Yes, no doubt about that. That would have crashed into the leg stump. It pitched on line as well. Ganguly playing across the line there, missing that one altogether, and in the end finding that he has to walk back to the pavilion. He's out for 17. India lose their first wicket, 38 runs on the board. The gap finally and opens his account with a boundary. And he takes the aerial route here, Mongia. This will be his second boundary. That's what he's sent out to do. Yes, he's put this one away. Just straying onto leg stump. And this time Tendulkar got some bat on it.
That's not what Kasparov had in mind.
Oh, lovely shot of the back foot. Tremendous timing and consecutive boundaries for Tendulkar.
That is one of the best shots you'll see in a long time.
I remember we were with some expat New Zealanders who'd been out, played golf during the day, and gone back to one of the cricket clubs for a meal that night, and we were all watching the TV and saw the Aussies had put up a reasonably stiffish sort of total. And as is often the way, everybody immediately thinks, well, you know, if Sachin gets things right here, we've probably still half a chance. So we sat there with bated breath for 3 hours watching Sachin smash it to all parts again. He, from memory, he didn't get too many against us in the tournament, but he seemed to get plenty against the Australians at every opportunity. So.
That last over from Michael Kasparov, very expensive, 13 runs coming off it. Beg your pardon, 15 runs coming off it. He's bowled 6 overs now for 41. Required run rate, still under 6 runs per over, so that's fine as far as the Indians are concerned. And spin being introduced for the first time in this Australian innings. Shane Warne, the bowler.
Lifted his stocks with an eye to selection for the World Cup in 1999. 1 for 16, none for 21, 1 for 40. It's been quite accurate, and the economy rate has been okay. And he's made runs as well, powerfully most of the time. 13 overs for 61.
Straight over the top of Moody's first delivery. Just one bounce over the ropes. And he goes again, this time over mid-on. And this time it goes over the ropes. So Mongia really doing the job he's been asked to do. Boundary up the first ball. And 6 on the next one.
He'll come back for 2. That shot is designed to frustrate Shane Warne. I think you might find that it's been successful.
Yes, just tapping it from around the off stump, but he's seen that Warne's been bowling flatter, so he hasn't had the opportunity to go down the pitch, Tendulkar.
Lays back this time, but can't pierce the offside field.
Get the pressure on, lads!
Warne's not giving the ball any air at all. He's bowling it flat. He's getting the odd ball to turn.
Down, Jude. Good work.
Good over from Shane Warne. 3 runs from it, 77 for 1. This team is going to be able to grab it. Frustrating Shane Warne, but just going to gather around the corner. Hard running. Kasparov the corner down the front leg. For 2. Harvey's a pretty good fielder. And it's wide of the field. That's the sort of thing they need from Mongia, just chipping in with a boundary or 2 to give support to Tendulkar. Good running. Good cricket.
You like to play against the best and to put yourself against the best. At times in Australia, I've done pretty well against Sachin. In times in India, I felt like digging a big hole and crawling under one. So I think over the years, it's been a great challenge. I think he's probably played some magnificent innings against Australia. And at times we've got him out cheaply. So I think he's one of those guys, though, if you don't get him out early, he can really hurt you, and he scores so fast. And whether it be quick or spin, he's just equally as good.
Nicely played as well. Into the gap, he'll be looking for two. Yes, he comes back, and in comes the throw down the other end. This will be close. No, he's home. That's good running. Mongia was out of the traps fast, and he came flying back in response to that Tendulkar call. This is turning out to be a really useful partnership. 66 off 78 balls. Mongia's played a little gem of an inning so far. Tendulkar has made 50. Well played. When it's tough, the tough get going, and it looks today if Tendulkar has set himself to get 100.
He's played very well in this partnership, Mongia.
In the air, that's out. He's hit it straight to mid-wicket. So the partnership have been broken. Mongia actually has done his stuff. He came out there, promoted in the order, was told to get on with it, and he's played a little gem of an innings.
Mongia hitting that one to Mark Waugh. A very casual catch taken by Mark Waugh. He was back on the line, saw it all the way, and then just had a bit of throwing practice. India, 107 for 2.
So the Indian captain, Mohammad Azharuddin, now has arrived at the crease before the start of play. The two of us mentioned the importance of Mohammad Azharuddin and Tendulkar. If one of them could score 100, then it may well be that India can get up. That's well played. Ponting charging in at that one, wasn't able to change direction. Shy of the stumps and wide. And he's back for the second. Well, everyone counts. Oh, he's bowled him. Well, that's a big breakthrough. It really looked as if Mohammad Azharuddin was getting a little impatient there. He tried to blast that one through the offside. Just seemed that his back leg slipped away a little bit, and it dragged back onto the stumps. And so that's a big blow. Mohammad Azharuddin, the Indian captain, out bowled.
This one was quite a wide delivery outside off stump. He's got a thick inside edge, and it's crashed into leg stump. Azharuddin a little bemused by it all, probably feeling that he's a touch unlucky. It's 135 for 3.
Ajay Jadeja is the new batsman. He's a right-hander, and he's also got plenty of experience. 127 matches, an average of 35. Lots of runs there, a best of 119 against Sri Lanka in Colombo back in 97-98.
Well, it's out. He's got him. What a magnificent catch. And that does change the game. Adam Gilchrist throws himself to the right. Takes a brilliant one-handed catch. Steve Waugh takes the wicket of Tendulkar. Jadeja, I'm sorry. And that really is just what the Australians wanted.
Well, what a beauty. You won't get to see too many better catches than that by a wicket-keeper. This was travelling quickly. Superb reflexes, sticks out that right hand and comes up with the ball. The Australians are delighted. Steve Waugh has broken through. Jadeja, the informed player, is gone. And India have lost their 4th wicket for 138.
Yes, actually that sandstorm event was put as a question to us in a quiz time program where somebody was picking up a ball and we were asked what happened next. And there was hardly any clue in that. I remember Sunil Gavaskar getting agitated and said, the next ball was bowled. What happened next? What do you mean? And then the sandstorm came over. And that's another fond and great memory of Sharjah is Sachin Tendulkar's series. We should really call that Sachin Tendulkar series. And I wasn't there. I was watching it on television in one nightclub. And the people had forgotten about whining and dancing. They were just watching Sachin. And at that time, there's something that came to my mind when I saw Sachin Tendulkar play the way he did. At that time, I thought he was potentially, at that time, had reached a stage where he was potentially the second greatest batsman ever. And that is a feeling that I got. And I'm looking at potentially the best batsman after Don Bradman.
There's just a dust storm here, desert storm brewing here. Plenty of dust blowing across the ground. It's a problem for the batsmen and the fielders. Can easily get into the eyes, can be very distracting. Look at Tom Moody. And the umpire is not spared too. Well, this is interesting. We've had rain stopping play, we've had bad light stopping play. It's been a long time since a sandstorm has stopped play. There's sand all over the place. It's impossible to play out there. I think the players might just leave the field for a little while. Well, what happens now? I'll just let you know in a minute what will happen if play is stopped after 31 overs. This has now been reduced to a 46-over contest. The umpires are making their way to the middle, and it's nice to see the Australians too. And what's amazing is that just 20 miles away, it's raining very heavily in Ajman. And the first run after the break.
We might see some aggression from the Indian batsmen now because they really haven't gained much from the break. 133 from 15 overs is still asking a lot.
Yes, and to qualify, Greg, for the final, they would need 237 from 46, so that's not going to be easy either. And he's gone straight over the top, and he's hit it very well. Just landed just in front of the side screen. So 6 of the last ball. Also brought up the 150 for India. India 151 for 4 after 22.
I'll always love this time in a one-day match when batsmen are throwing their bats as if the sail signs are on. Everything must go. This is what I like. This is what the crowd loves as well. This is played well. Tendulkar looking to make room to play over the top. And Vaughan bowled it flat, just guiding it to backward point.
India needs 72 runs from 66 balls to qualify. Just over the head of it on, just into the boundary before the fieldsman. Good shot. Wonderful stroke. There were 2 men out there. One at long on, one at long off. And neither could get round. They didn't have far to move. Sensational stroke. Oh, and a very good-looking teddy bear as well.
Converted it into a full toss.
For 4 now for 38. Looking for 2. It's got it. A wonderful 100 from Sachin Tendulkar. He's steering India to a place in the final here against Australia. 100 out of 194. He's 14th 100. He's 3rd against Australia and he's 3rd in Sharjah. India are level with the task of runs and balls to be faced now, 42. Some people might call it an educated outside edge, but it looked to me to be about 3/4 deliberate. Little angle bat shot. He's hit that one away. That's going to go for 4. Beautifully played. Slightly short. He's got inside the ball and whacked it down a square leg. That now really does take the pressure off them. They're dancing in the aisles inside that.
Well, what a shot again. He knew exactly where the field was, exactly where the gap was. Instead of trying to hit it too hard, he just paddled it down the corner. Fine leg was up in the circle. He knew there was a gap there, and he found it to a nicety.
Straight down the ground. Wonderful shot. All the way for 6. What a player. Lovely, crisp, clean hit. Straight down the ground.
Well, again, the pressure is off. He's gone after the bowler on the very first delivery of the over. The great thing about this innings today is he's played so straight. Another fantastic shot.
that happens quite a bit with Sachin Tendulkar, getting out on no balls and some blinders taken, catches taken. He's not the luckiest man when it comes to batting, and that happened there as well. Sachin Tendulkar that I know has, everybody likes to get scores. You like to get 100 or 50 or play a great innings, but he's a total team man, and if a team wins, that is the ultimate for him, and that is genuine. There are some people who would say teams win is important, but may not feel it from within. Sachin Tendulkar wants to be on the winning side. He's a competitor. When he's playing individually also, he wants to be the better opponent, and when he's playing a team game as well, that's the focus. So I think when you ask him as well what's special about those innings, he will say one thing, that they helped India win that championship.
I think he just lost the umpire with the ball carried. What a wonderful innings.
Yes, he was trying to pull this one away. He was worried if it had gone over his shoulder. Just takes the bat on the way. And into the keeper. But a standing ovation. One of the great knocks in Monday cricket. 142 off just 131 balls. And he deserves that ovation. He's taken India single-handedly into the finals.
It was Sachin Tendulkar for India that ruled the roost. 143 from 131 balls. Nayan Mongia was promoted up the order, batted well for his 35 of 46 deliveries. In the end, Indians got to 250 with 5 wickets down in 46 overs. 2 bowlers from Australia that looked impressive. Fleming with 2 for 46 and Tom Moody, the tall all-rounder, picked up 2 for 40 in his 9 overs. Australia won by 26 runs. Due to the sandstorm, a revised target for India of 276 from 46 overs. Of course, Sachin was declared the man of the match for the 143 he scored of 131 balls, 9 fours and 5 sixes he hit in all. Don't go anywhere. There is more of Sachin to come in a moment after the break. Welcome back to this Sachin special and classic action from Sharjah. So far in this tournament, Sachin has scored 307 runs from 302 deliveries with 25 fours and 6 sixes. But India have only won 1 match, and how dearly Sachin would like to win the tournament by playing another great innings to follow his 143 against Australia. Australia remained unchanged for this match, whereas Indians made 2 changes, Agarkar and Sangvi in. Azharuddin won the toss for India and put Australia in. Gilchrist got them off to a good start, 45 with just 60 deliveries, a couple of very good knocks, one from Steve Waugh, the other by Lehman, got them to a position of strength. They ended up with 272 in their quota of 50 overs for the loss of 9 wickets. Venkatesh Prasad was a pick of the bowlers, 2 for 32. 2 wickets went for Agarkar, 2 was picked by Kanetkar. So the target for Sachin Tendulkar this time is 273 at 5.46 per over. We join Richie Beno in the commentary box, waiting for the action to start.
Now, that's what's needed, 273, 50 overs, the asking rate, 5.46 per over. This has been a terrific tournament, a wonderful match between India and Australia, the last one on Wednesday night, and now this final, because the Australians fought back so splendidly, it's set up for a lovely contest on the final night.
First ball from Fleming, it's a boundary. Listen to the ball. That one just a little bit offline. Both Ganguly and Sachin Tendulkar play the leg line superbly.
Well, this is the perfect start for India. They need a good start. These are 2 of their premier batsmen. If these guys can set a foundation, no reason why India can't win, but if they lose early wickets as Australia did, I think it's going to be an uphill battle.
Damien Fleming through the offside, beautifully played, running down towards the boundary. It may just get to the fence. Yes, it's scored. 2 balls, 2 fours. India are off to a flyer. Oh, is that a catch? Thigh pad, glove. Umpire said not out. He's indicating that hit him on the thigh pad. Ganguly feels the same. And I think the wicketkeeper is saying to Ganguly, you get on with your batting, let the umpire decide whether or not it's out.
Very close to being a wide as well. The fact that it's got the body of the batsman, you can't very well call it a wide. In fact, it didn't hit anything. Well, if it hit anything, it wasn't the body of the batsman. I think Adam Gilchrist was pretty confident that the only thing it could have hit was the bat. The danger is if he got out early, then the team could easily just sink mentally.
Well played. That's four. Lovely, elegant cover drive. All the way along the ground. And really, he didn't try and hit it too hard. Just caressed it through the field. Oh, and that's gone for four, but that was a very lucky break, and that's a very frustrated fast bowler. How he's managed to maintain a little smile, I suppose to credit to him. He tried to get his bat out of the way, Sachin Tendulkar, and very nearly dragged it back onto the stumps.
He's trying to leave it alone at the last minute. Couldn't get his bat out of the way. Tried to stop it there. And how that missed the stumps is anyone's guess. The gods are shining on him for his birthday. Damien Fleming would probably think that it's not his day so far.
That's the deep fine leg, Fieldsman. Oh, he's nearly hit his partner. He's nearly hit his partner. Sachin Tendulkar. You need someone down the other end. I think Ganguly got the shot of his life.
Now you can understand why Sourav Ganguly wears all the protective gear that he wears. Not necessarily for the bowling, for protection against his partner at the other end.
In the air, Tom Moody at mid-on. So Australia have finally got the breakthrough. Ganguly out to Fleming.
Well, those 4 dot balls in that over were the ones that made Ganguly play that shot. He realized that he had to make sure that it wasn't an over which was a scoreless over. He had to score off it, tried to pull the ball hurrying onto him and catching him in an awkward position, and him ending up hitting a simple catch to Moody. He's out for 23 and India 39 for 1.
Once again, Mohammad Azharuddin is using Nayan Mongia as his pinch hitter. He did a terrific job the other night in the match against Australia. Sachin Tendulkar just clears mid-on. Another boundary.
Now, this is important. This is important that after a wicket, you need to break the spell that the bowlers have. Sachin Tendulkar has taken a calculated risk again. A similar sort of shot to Ganguly, excepting that Tendulkar has hit it under and has hit it over the fielder at mid-on.
This time he just gives a little more air. Feels that it's struck.
Australia needs a wicket at the moment. They need a couple, really. I'd very much like to get rid of these two. Good news from an Indian point of view is that the pitch is playing very well.
That's a cracking shot. Superb improvisation, great placement.
And you can't help but marvel at the young fella. Very cool, calm and collected. Just made a little bit of room for himself. It wasn't a bad ball by any means. Got outside leg stump and moved a couple of paces down the pitch. The match is still wide open. Either team can win from here. If Australia can pick up a couple of quick wickets, it'll change things dramatically.
That's down the way, nicely on the corner.
but that was only because there was an appeal after the batsman walked. Quite a thick edge, and Fleming, happy birthday.
Yes, indeed. Man Mongia trying to guide the ball to third man. This is a typical one-day shot. But as I've been saying, it's not a shot that pays you too many dividends. This time it's cost Man Mongia his wicket. He's out after playing a good hand of 28, and India have lost their second wicket to 128.
Playing in the final, the pressure was there, and he didn't want to, say that was just a fluke in the semi-final. He wanted to continue where he left it. I think it proved that he can dominate the Australian bowlers, and we had a very good partnership with Sachin, and that sealed the game for us when we added 90 odd runs in quick succession.
Comes out to join Sachin Tendulkar. It was despair at the end.
Leg ball, Tendulkar trying to. But it didn't quite get in the middle, which might actually have been good for him, because it meant that the ball went a little finer.
He's working it around. Desperate effort there by Kastrovic. It's gone to the fence before. That's wonderful placement. Kastrovic inside the circle, and he's played it just wide of him.
Well, you can see there the look on Tom Moody's face, saying, how the hell did you get that one there? Just get it past the fieldsman. He's taken it off about middle stump. Desperate effort from Kastrovic.
a little lucky to get away with it. This bounced just over the fieldsman head and the deep edge to cover. Just couldn't quite get there. Every effort in the world. Have a look at Shane Warne. Doesn't he try? Far into the ground. If it's pitched up, it's going to go. A big appeal. Oh, he's given him. He's given him on LBW. Yeah! This is an interesting decision. The question is, where did it pitch? Let's not dwell on it too much. Let's just dwell on the applause that this young man is going to get. They're out of their seats all around this ground. There we go. Did it pitch outside next stump? Was it going to hit the off stump? No way. That is missing off stump. However, the innings is over. They're all on their feet around this ground. It's a wonderful innings we've just seen. 2 knocks in a row of the highest quality.
Absolutely. Been a privilege to watch this innings. Very disappointed bench getting out when he knows that he's got India so close to victory. He wanted to be there right till the end. But that was enough to be a tough decision that he's received. He's upset about it because he knows that he may have been not out, but that's it. He's out. India 248
Wow, what a performance. I'm sure he wanted to be there at the end. It was enough to ensure victory to India, which would have made him happy because so many times he makes 100, but India lose. Indians lost Ganguly early for 23, but the third wicket partnership of 120 between Mohammad Azharuddin and Sachin Tendulkar made sure that India got to that total of 272. They in fact ended up with 275 after 48.3 overs. Sachin Tendulkar 134 of 131 balls, 12 fours and 3 sixes. The 2 Australian bowlers that impressed in the bowling department, Fleming with 2 for 47 of 10 overs, Kasparovic 2 for 48, also in his 10 overs. With those innings, he swept all the awards. The fastest 50 in 44 balls, the most sixes hit 9, the Man of the Match award, and of course, the Man of the Series award. It was a staggering performance. He scored 435 runs with 37 fours and 9 sixes. That was really something special. Coming up your way, there's more special on Sachin Tendulkar when he took on Henry Olanga in the same year. But for now, it's goodbye till we meet again for Cricket Classics.
The thing I remember most about that was Alan Border, our caretaker coach at the time, basically the team, and he said, look, you won't have to worry about this guy, he's not going to get 140 again. And he was right, he only got 130 odd, but he played superbly well, and he won the game single-handedly. We had every other Indian batsman under control and had their measure except for Tendulkar, and he really just took the game away from us and won the game single-handedly.